Construction on a new green burial site inspired by ancient burial mounds is underway in Shropshire. The mound, or barrow, will eventually contain hundreds of alcoves for people to store the ashes of loved ones. Our Rural Affairs correspondent David Gregory Kumar is at the site at Salton Hall near Wem. David, it sounds very intriguing. How unusual is it?
We think it is really unusual, Mary. There may be 3 in total in this country, one other one in Cambridgeshire, one in Wiltshire. This will be the third, the first anywhere in the Midlands, and the first to have its very own set of standing stones. These impressive pieces of rock have been going up today, and these stones will lead all the way up to the construction site where the burial mound is going to be built. 4 tons of standing stone, one of 3 that will lead the way to a modern interpretation of an ancient idea, a burial mound or barrow on the outskirts of Wem in Shropshire. Is it a spiritual spot?
I think that's what people will bring to the site. I'm not going to impose that on anybody. It's people will find in it what they want to, and hopefully things that are useful and helpful for them.
This is the site, a remote part of Salton Hall Farm, surrounded by wheat fields and plenty of wildlife. So let's try and give you a sense of how big this is going to be, this building, this barrow on this site. It's going to involve over 400 tonnes of limestone, hundreds of tonnes of soil dug up from the farm on top, and it's going to be about 6 metres tall, which is about as tall as those scrubby trees there in front of the oak. These are pictures from a barrow built in Cambridgeshire by the same company building this one. Hundreds of alcoves for an urn containing a loved one's ashes. So what sort of place is a barrow as your final resting place?
I often say think of them as the precursor to the village hall and the parish church. It is where community came together to celebrate all aspects of life, and seemingly that's what our contemporary versions are offering today.
And who would want to be buried in a barrow? Well, Pauline D from Wem for one.
This is somewhere that your family, your grandchildren can come and say, yeah, oh, Gran's in there, Granddad's in there. And it's somewhere special. And I like the idea of that.
The barrow, complete with barn owl neighbours, will be finished by next summer. It was great to see that barn owl. Now, of course, this isn't perhaps to everyone's taste, but a lot of people we've spoken to today, including Pauline there, like the idea of spending eternity in a barrow in Shropshire, looking out over the wheat fields with barn owls for company and seeing the beautiful autumn colours setting in across the county. Now, we're going to be following this over the course of the next few months. We'll be back here in the summer when the barrow is actually completed to see how it looks and maybe, Mary, meet some other residents who might be thinking about moving in at least some point in the future.
OK, David, it does sound very interesting. We look forward to your next report. Thanks very much.